Byron Bay has become a tourist resort. It was just a backward surfy town. When I went there, first went there in '71, I mean, it was the main street ran from the Great Northern to where the roundabout is now. All the top end of Johnson Street was residential. Of course, all Lawson Street was residential, apart from the council chambers. The plaza didn't exist. You know, the railway bar had 2 people propped up in it. It was open 4 hours a day, I think, or something. There was one real estate agent, Patch and Taylor, or old Tony Kibblewhite, operating under Patch and Taylor. There was, I think, there was an ANZ bank there, open 2 days a week or something. That was it. That was the end of the story. Everything, you know, out of Belongil stank from the meatworks. Absolutely stank. It was just revolting, the smell out there. And you know, the piers had gone, and you know, it had lost a lot of its earlier sort of time when it had the jetties and everything. And now it's grown into, it's just unrecognisable. Mullumbimby is still recognisable, but the difference is Mullumbimby is solid as a rock. Financially, it's solid as a rock. It trades year in, year out. There have been very, very few people who have gone broke in this town, in businesses. Very, very few. All the bad debts I've had in 10 years of running the Echo, I'd say no more than 4% of them have been in Mullumbimby, whereas 75% of them have been in Byron Bay. That's a huge difference. There's people coming and going in Byron Bay all the time. It's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And they go in there, they start a business, they spend money setting it up, on advertising it and everything else, and they suddenly realise they've completely sort of come unstuck and they're gone, you know, and they leave bad debts around town, not just with me and the other newspaper, but you know, with all sorts of other people as well. As traders don't get paid and everybody, you know, gets hurt. And this can be seen with the computer technology that has taken off here. I mean, this place is a centre. As a centre outside of the cities, and in many ways in competition with the cities of computer technology. One of the original internet providers, Pegasus, started in Byron Bay, and it's brought a huge number of very talented people into this area who got out of the rat race one way or another. And you can reel off names, you know, like Stuart Fox and people who have become all sorts of national names, who've come to live here because this is where they want to be, and contributed their incredible talents in so many diverse fields to the whole structure of our local society, which has made it such a colourful one, such a diverse one, such a complete one. As I said before, when I came back here in 1981, the thing that horrified me, it sticks in my mind now, the thing that horrified me most was seeing all these brick veneer houses stuck around the place, and it was in reaction. There's always been a feeling of reaction to them, to the development that's come, that has made the Echo in later years always push hard against that sort of just indiscriminate and unfeeling and uncaring development, and the Echo, and it's one of its strengths, although it's also a strength that's got it into a lot of trouble from time to time, has always pushed and pushed against the boundaries, the limits. It's got greener, it's fought harder as the development lobby has become stronger. The Echo has fought harder. It's gone with the fight, it's gone with the flow, and always seen itself as a medium which is there to try and help keep things, development, our way of life, our style of life, our standard of living, and everything else within the concepts of what we consider to be reality, rather than let it all go, you know, to hell on a bicycle and turn into another Gold Coast. So the Echo has, you know, become more radical and has always pushed against the boundaries. It's as radical as it's dared to be, to get away with it. And on occasions got itself into trouble. I mean, it's got serious sort of reactions against it. And I must never forget that we also represent, you know, the constituency of people who don't think like that, and we speak for them too. And our pages are open to their opinions and their feelings. We had a huge page devoted to Mr. Eric Freeman's opinions just this week, and sure, That's what we're there for.